Hi, this is Sweet June coming back at you. I do my truck video. I'm actually in my driveway, but I'm just really frustrated right now because I'm uh, frustrated with the police in my city. I'm not really comfortable with sharing what city I live in because of you know um, security reasons and stuff like that. But as I've stated before in many other videos, I do. You guys know I live in Michigan. I live in a small city here in Michigan. Um, like I said, I'm not comfortable with telling you what city it is. I'm not, not comfortable with getting that information. But I live in a small city in Michigan. Um, the police here are racist. They're very racist. I think there's racist police all over this country. And my thought is I hope they don't think they're different. I hope that the police department here don't think they're different than other cities because they're not. They have been constantly racially profiling my youngest son, and I'm over it. I'm not going to really go into a whole lot of details about what's going down, but they're sitting up there profiling him. They profile my oldest son too. They have profiled him too. But my oldest son, he has he's gotten a rapport with a couple other officers. I mean, some officers around here kind of knows, they recognize his vehicle, and he's kind of gotten a rapport with them. So there's some officers around here that actually know him and cool with him. So he doesn't get it as bad anymore, but he still gets it. But now and they've been profiling my youngest son since he was a teenager. You know, they've been doing it since he was a teenager, and now they're really on him bad. Um, his car is a little. His car that he drives is little on the hood side, or it looks like a bit of a thug car. So that doesn't help him. That doesn't help his case. That doesn't really help his situation any better. But just without going into a whole lot of details about everything that's going on, but these police officers are very, very racist here, and I'm just over it. You know, they quick to lock a black man up, and my son's problem is that he has an anger issue, and I'm trying to get him. I tried to talk to him when he was younger, and try to tell him you need to control your anger now, and so that's what I've been kind of talking to him about, is learning how to control his anger, because he does have a little bit of an anger issue, which doesn't help the situation. I said, baby, I don't want you to get killed. I don't want you. But these police officers don't want to make the national news around here. I don't think they want to make the national news. So they're not crossing that line, or as of yet. Knock on, let's say, yet, and I hope they never cross that line. Because I don't think they want to make the national news. They almost made it. They almost made the national news before, when they pulled a disabled black man out of his vehicle in front of the daycare that I used to work at. Right in front of the daycare that I used to work at, they pulled a disabled man, handicapped man, black man, out of his vehicle in the middle of wintertime in the front of the daycare center. So that it went viral on Facebook, but it didn't. It had it on YouTube, but it didn't make national news. So they was real blessed on that one. So it's coming. I believe it's coming because they're racist. These cops are racist around here. So that's what I want to say. This racist. It's like you can run, but you can't hide. I mean, as a black person, these cops. I think this. I think it's just everywhere. I just, like I said, I hope that they don't think that they're different in this city. I hope that they don't think they're different. I hope they don't think they're better than other police departments in other cities, because they're not. They're just as racist. They like to profile the young black males over here. And it's happening all in cities all over the country, from my size city on up. Anywhere where there's a decent amount of black people, they're gonna do it. And I'm just like, what gives? Come on. You automatically assume things about somebody just because they're driving a Pacific car, or it could be a black man that's driving. There were celebrity men that have said that they was driving BMWs and stuff, and they was getting stopped profiled by the police. It doesn't matter what kind of car a black man is driving. He could be driving a brand new car, and then they'll stop him thinking that he stole the car. This one black man, I can't remember what city it was in, but he got arrested for and got accused. I don't know if he got arrested, but the cops accused him of stealing his own car. They try to say he stole his own car, and he had to go out of his way to prove that it was his vehicle. So it really doesn't matter. I mean, my son's car looks a little on the thuggish side. So I mean, but it's at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because they're still profiling either way. So it happens to all black men, all walks of life, from rich, all income levels. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's happening all over the country. And people say, well, move. Well, where you gonna move to? I told my son, I said, do we need to move to this like a little bitty country town? I said, do we need to move? But it doesn't matter, because that town is predominantly white. Where do you live as a black person in this country without being discriminated against and stuff? I'm just over it. It's racist police officers. These officers, I